Love is. Honor is unveiled for you in 2022. How are you, everyone? Hope you're doing well. It is June 25th, 2022. And where are you today? I am all over the place today. I have been feeling everything. And I felt led to come and record this video. I have no clue what we're going to talk about. So if you're up for that, then continue watching. This is one of those a little about a lot videos, and I've shared a few of them since I started, mostly last year actually, but that's what this video is going to be, because I am just a sponge of the spirit realm right now. I have been feeling the beauty and the heartache, and it's converging, and it's a lot. I also know that I'm just going to speak to some of you who are wondering what is going on, because it is a very scary place to be right now if you don't know where your anchor is. So here we go. I'm going to start with spiritual discernment. Spiritual discernment, for those of you who don't know, it is a wisdom and knowing within the spirit that helps you discern or understand by revelation through the spirit about your life, about what you need to know, where you need to go, the company you need to be keeping, all of it. And you have spiritual discernment directly from God. So there is a necessity to be connected to God spiritually, and really that's another thing that I want to talk about, because we're in a time where we're so desperate for truth, and yet we are bombarded with deception. And it's only going to continue to worsen until truth reigns on planet Earth. So in the meantime, and this whole time has been a time of preparation for everyone. And everyone, because we have the breath of the living God by His will. And our journey here is to understand the truth about who we are, where we came from, and where we're going. So I'm hoping to share a little bit more on this. Those of you who understand and discern, you already know, and you already can sense, and you probably are resonating with this already. This feeling that I'm talking about of the convergence, because it's here. It's happened, it's happening, we're in the middle of it. And I know I shared that I felt like summer and moving forward was going to be, moving into establishment. Now, establishment of what? Of all of it. Establishment of, first of all, and most importantly, kingdom on earth. Now, this is surreal to me, because I'm in a strange way, I'm kind of like overwhelmed that we're literally here, and that I have been blessed to have revelation of this and to be sharing it with you. But kingdom on earth is what Jesus taught. It is about understanding that the restoration that we long for, the heaven that we long for, the wholeness, the peace, the joy, the love, all of that is within. And it's within all of us because that is how God created us, because we are essence of Him. So our whole journey here is to get to that knowledge so that we can deliver that and bring that kingdom on earth. Now, the reason why this time is so different than, let's say, the saints from 100 years ago is because we are this much closer to the Lord returning and establishing kingdom on earth. So we are, in a sense, forerunners of building the government, if you will, of heaven on planet Earth. So some of us are attuned to this, some of us know that we're called for this, and some of us don't. So I'm speaking to everyone though. If you don't, this is a time for you to get connected with God. However that looks for you, however you need to do that, because we're sort of in the, we're like in the last stage of quote unquote normal, even though that has been obsolete. So there is no time to waste when it comes to really understanding who am I, why am I here, where am I going, how am I going to get there. You need to know that. I will be sharing videos on self and, soul and understanding the self. So that is something that you can look forward to. I also have videos I've already shared a lot. You can look at those videos if you need to. And those of you that understand already, because you are spiritually aligned, I am praying that you continue and you know what you need to be doing at all times, because we are literally in shift mode. Like, we are literally going into establishment of all of it. Okay? I've had a purpose, calling, and assignment on my spirit today, which I have a video on that, but you need to know why you're here. You need to know it, and you need to know it now, and you need to live in it, or start transitioning into living in it, because you have something unique that other people need, and the sooner you know that, and the sooner you begin to flow in the essence of your true self, the sooner you are going to touch and reach and impact the rest of humanity. Okay? Because really, it starts with us. Okay? Now, those of you that come across this video and you don't know where to start, having a relationship with God is your starting point, because He is the one who has the blueprint for your life, your purpose, your calling, your assignment, the reason why you're here. So what else? Like I said, I'm all over the place today. Like, I have just been feeling the tug and pull of all of it. Like, the beauty and the heartache, it's all here, all at once. I want to see if there's anything you might want me to share in Proverbs. Okay. Today is 25th. Let's go with Proverbs 25. That's an encouragement if you're trying to figure out, how do I hear God's voice, or how do I get connected to God? One of the things that's helped me for many, many years is reading the book of Proverbs. It is full of truth and wisdom on how to live your life. There is 31, so it's perfect to read every day, or even reading a verse a day from each chapter. I mean, however it comes to you, but this is a good book to start if you're wondering, how do I hear from God? How do I get connected to God? It starts with reading His Word, which is the Bible. So we're going to read Proverbs 25, and I'm seeing if there's a specific verse that's standing out, because this is where I felt we're going. Okay. We're going to start with verse 2. It is the glory of God to conceal things, but the glory of kings is to search things out. It is the glory of God to conceal things, but the glory of kings is to search things out. Yes, thank you, Lord. Okay, so this is another thing that's been on my spirit, especially this past week, and that is the power and the importance of men knowing and understanding their vision and their purpose. Because men, we need you. Your leaders, we need you to rise. We need you to rise in the essence of who you are so that you can lead. And you can lead from a place of sound mind and pure heart. Okay, so this is an encouragement for you. Men are designed and created to lead humanity. That is just how God created the man. I know that there's a lot of variables and factors that we could talk about, but that is a message to share tonight. And an encouragement is you are called to be kings in the kingdom of heaven. You are called to leadership. You are called to govern with authority that God has given and placed within you, and the mantle that He has put on your life. So that's another prayer that I have and I'm going to have tonight, is for the men to be awakened, if they're not yet, to why they're here and what they're supposed to be doing, because we don't have time to waste. Okay? Let's see. Yes, I can do this. I'm going to the playlist that I made for this year, Love and Honor Unveiled in 2022, The Perfect Couple. For copyright reasons, I'm not going to have the sound up. And let's see. Okay. I'm going to do 7 songs. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the song. I'm going to show you what I'm playing, and then I'm going to just share whatever revelation I get, or if I already have revelation for the song, I'm going to share that. Yes, because we're moving into the 7th month. So the Lord speaks to me in numbers a lot, so, and 7 is my favorite number. So 7 songs. If you're someone that God speaks to you through music, feel free to share anything you might know about the song, or maybe He's shared something about the song with you. I would be happy to know that, because we all have puzzle pieces. Okay, so this is, I don't know if you can see, but you can't really see. There it is. Okay, that's my Spotify, She's Restored, if you're interested. And this is where I'm going to share from. So let's make sure this is down. I forgot. Bear with me because I haven't updated my Spotify, so I have commercials on it now. This is going to be fun. This is hilarious, actually. I forgot about that. I think last time I shared song messages, I still had my premium account, so there was no commercials. But I'm hoping after this, it'll just let us play the songs. Okay. So how's the weather where you guys are at right now? Is it deathly hot like it's been here in Texas? I hope not. It's terrible. Okay, so commercials are going. So, yeah, song messages are basically the Lord speaks to me through music. He has for so long. Revelatory, which is I will get a song and He'll give me a prophetic understanding about it, or a specific word of knowledge. Title messages, that is, the title has meaning, or lyrical message, which is self-explanatory. Okay? Here's the first one. It's Celine Dion, If You Ask Me To. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of a glare, but so this is a personal song message for me, actually. I first heard this song when it came out, and I was maybe like 13 or something. This is speaking to the perfect couple, love and honor. There is something that has been lost in relationship between man and woman. I feel like this song speaks to that. It speaks to sort of what I feel in my spirit that God is actually doing in the hearts of men and women, is bringing them back to the original, their original essence. That is to say that a man leads and should lead with honor and with love, and a woman is designed to follow in love and honor as well. So this kind of speaks to a little bit of sort of the fairy tale idea, but really, in actuality, it's the real fairy tale of how God always had it to be. Okay? Let's see. Confirmation. Okay. So this is Follow You, Follow Me by Genesis. And this is another personal song message, but this literally just speaks to what I just shared. Okay? Let's see. Baby, I Believe in You by New Kids on the Block. Another personal song message, and one from my adolescence. Again, the lyrics are very just old school romantic, speaking to the ideal love story. Okay. Peter Gabriel, Shock the Monkey. So this was one of the first song messages that I got this year. And actually, I got it a long time ago, but it was one that the Lord reminded me of for this year. There's so much in overlap with this song because the song itself has a lot of imagery and connection to the heartache side of this year and where we're at in time. Okay? So next one is Eternal by Of What Remains. This is actually this song is actually speaking to understanding your spiritual DNA and where you come from and where you're going. It's so important that you know that now. Please, if you're not sure, don't wait. Don't put it off. And what I mean by that is because of where we're at in time, because deception is getting bigger and heavier, it's getting harder to understand what is truth. It's getting harder to understand where you're supposed to be and where you're at because of everything that's going on. So when I say you need to know, you need to get in touch with self so you can get to the truth of self. That's something I've been echoing for a while, but all the more now. Okay. I think that's song number... I think that's 4. Might be 5. Oops. So this is The Love Parade by the Dream Academy. I think that's self-explanatory. Love advocates. Okay. Let's see if it's gonna let me, because I have, I only have like, I think it lets you do 6 songs. You can skip 6 songs, and then you have to wait for a million commercials before you can play the next thing. So, let me try this. Okay. Okay, that works. No? It's not letting me do it. Ah, okay. Let's try this. Okay guys, we're at 5 and it's not letting me... It's not letting me continue. That's okay though. want to try one more thing, because I don't give up very easily. Let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna let me skip over. So I owe you guys 2 more songs, unless I just let it play, and then I'll tell you what the next 2 songs are as I'm talking. So let's do that. So I'm gonna let it play, and then when the next 2 songs come on, then I'll show them to you. Okay, let's see. Love and honor. How have you guys enjoyed the videos that I've shared so far? Those of you that have watched them. And if you haven't, it's okay. But I would encourage you to watch them if you can, and share a little bit about where you are on those 2. Those 2 beautiful attributes that God is demonstrating to us and through us. And this is something that is carrying forward forever. And we get to be here for it. Another thing in relation to this, because this is, oh my goodness, I don't get into narratives. It's something I'm very deliberate about, is not getting into the narratives of what is happening, as important as they are in terms of their impact on us, because that is important. My focus is to help you be grounded in truth and in love, so that when the narratives come at you, you know how to receive them and filter through them, as it pertains to your life and the lives of the people around you. We are called to love one another, and it is the love that is true. It is God's love that can do that. It is not our broken consciousness self of love. So this is why it's important that we know, like I've said before, what the true love is, so that we can receive it and we can give it. And the same goes for honor. We need to know, what does it mean to honor other people when we don't agree with them, when we have different views, because you can still be honoring with people you don't agree with. And that's important to know that I can have my perspective, and I can listen to someone else's perspective without losing respect. And that is the highest and truest form of being honorable and loving to people. Okay, so this is the next one. Battle Flag by Low Fidelity All Stars. Very old song that I love, familiar with. And this is actually very fitting, because this song is really speaking to understanding the war that we're in, and also understanding that there is going to be a time where deception, evil, injustice, and everything wicked under the sun, everything that's gone on behind closed doors, everything that has gone seemingly without recompense is coming to an end, because truth is forever, and it is being established on earth now. It's being established through love and honor, and it's being established through God's people. And when that is established, deception cannot reign as it has been. Now it is, and is continuing until it is fully established, which is going to be when the Lord returns. But we are in a place, in a time, in a position where we are ushering that in to invite kingdom on earth permanently. Okay? So I got about a minute on there. Yes, I'm going to go to a verse that I have shared much already this year, found in John. Actually, it's 1 John. 1 John. 1 John. It's 1 John 3, verse 11. For this is the message that you have heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. We should not be like Cain, who was of the evil one and murdered his brother. And why did he murder him? Because his own deeds were evil and his brother's righteous. Again, this division between those who are under deception and the persuasion and the influence of evil, and those who are not, those who are under the authority of truth and the power of love and honor. There's a massive distinction that is going to be very evident, and it's going to be very soon. The message is we should love one another. Love one another, even our enemies, which I know it makes no sense, but remember that love is God. God knows everything that's happened. He knows all of it. And when we can flow in His Spirit and show other people His love and His grace and His mercy, then really what we're doing is we're showing them a reflection of who they are that they haven't yet come to know. Okay, so I think this is song 7, and it is, sorry, that was an ad. It is The Spinners, Could It Be I'm Falling in Love. I love this song, actually. It's so romantic. A lot of songs on here are romantic songs because I put this playlist together. But even though it's spirit-led, it's still, I mean, there are a lot of songs that they just speak to my heart. Could it be I'm falling in love? Yes. Yes. So that's what I want to share as far as song messages. You're welcome to find it. I'll link it. I don't know if I link it on all the videos, but I've linked it on a few. I'll link it on this video if you want to listen to it. What else? Establishment. We are We are being established. I've already shared this, but we are being established for kingdom on earth, assignment and purpose and mantle. And it's so exciting, and it's so nerve-wracking, because we're entering places we have never been or experienced. So this is also an encouragement to be brave wherever God is calling you, and remember, it doesn't make sense. But if you are connected to the Holy Spirit and you understand how to be led by the Spirit and follow after God and where He's leading you, because He does have the blueprint for your life. He made it. So when you're connected to His Spirit and you understand this is how He's leading, you can trust how He's leading, even and especially when it doesn't make sense. I've shared this for a while, but we're literally here. We have to go. It's time. Okay? That's all I'm going to share. I love you guys so much. I hope you're doing well. Please feel free to reach out to me at any time. If you're interested in inner healing sessions, please reach out to me, shesrestored@gmail.com, or creative coaching, sonadolibresound@gmail.com. Actually, it's sonadolibresoundfund@gmail.com. That's my music and art collective and family, and I welcome you to be a part of that if you are an artist. And I will be back whenever the Lord leads, but I feel like this is going to be it for a little bit, because I feel like it's time for me to go. Okay? Love you guys. Talk to you soon.